This the truth man. Truth man channel giving you the truth. I want to talk about families, women having babies, relationships as usual, so on and so forth. And you always know that the prophet is going to put the Bible in there. And listen. Do not get caught up in the church propaganda. Don't think that you can take the same routes as your father, your grandfather, and everything's going to be the same. Because the world is different now. This cancel culture, this hookup generation. So you have to make your choices wisely. I know you guys want to have kids of your own. You had great fathers, some of you, great childhood. But unfortunately, you're growing up in a different time. So you have to learn how to, I don't know why it always seems like, you have to learn how to love your life, whether you have kids or not. If you don't have kids, make the best out of it. Don't fall into depression or something. Because your kids, I'm noticing, pets, kids, this is some crazy stuff. I had a delivery last night. The guy's dog ran out the house and wasn't listening to him. He steady calling them. He spinning around in circles, running around, trying to get chased. These pets is even different. When I had pets, when I was little, I had a dog named Bullet, dog named Coco. Bullet, come here. Here he come. Ears back. Not these pets. Even having a pet ain't the same. And here's what's crazy. Have y'all noticed that some of the women that you seeing pregnant need not to ever try to have kids? Like I went to this site, girl was pregnant. She had a strange gargoyle look. Like, I'm not trying to talk about her, I'm not trying to roast her. But she had like an evil presence and an evil look about her. And the way she looks at you, like, how can you, this how you know this is one of the ways you know. And I'm gonna do a video on this. This is one of the ways you know you're dealing with an evil person. If they don't even know you and they plotting on you negatively, they want to be violent towards you, they sizing you up, or they're like mad, like they don't even know you, but they're mad at you. You know, that's how you know you're dealing with like an evil person. And the sad part about it, these the girls that's having babies in Milwaukee. Not saying all of them is evil. I'm not saying that. I'm going by some of what I see. And this was crazy. I might jump off the subject a little bit, but just bear with me. The neighborhood that I live in, right? I see these inner city thug offspring of these women that I'm talking about over here. I know you don't, I'm looking at them like, I know you don't live over here. Your parents can't afford no house over here. Because most of the kids in the neighborhood that live or was raised up, the neighborhood that I live in, they don't get in trouble. Maybe one or two of them, kids will be kids. But for the most part, they don't get in trouble. You see these guys coming over on this side to commit crime. When I was working at detention, some of them even told me that, man, I just go over there we go over there to rob people and stuff. They live in the inner city, $5,000 houses leaning like this. The house leaning to the side like this. Not talking about their advancements or disadvantages negatively. I'm just saying. I'm the truth, man. I tell it like it is. So, but these girls is having baby after baby after baby. And I noticed, like, I worked at the jail that I was working at. I worked there like 7 years the first time. Then I moved out of town, came back, worked there like another 3.5 years. And I noticed, like, when I came back, the kids from the first time, their little brothers are starting to come in there. What's that telling me? Like produces like, y'all. You know, even if you're not a believer, even if you got good genetics, like let's say your father wasn't a thief. Let's say your father was like a good guy, mellow, good temperament. He's gonna produce, like, even when I look at my father, right? You know, my father's side, my mother's side, neither one of them was perfect, but like, for the most part, it's good genetics. Like, even my uncles that might be a little bit more urban or a little bit more on the hood side, they still have like ethics. Like, they still care about their nieces, nephews, and stuff like that. They don't touch all on all that weird stuff. Good genetics. But we seeing a decline in the world for the most part because these people who don't believe in God, don't have morals, evil, hate other people, cutthroat, they having babies. They, oh, there it is, wah, 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 a gargle. Black Ram calls them succubus, which comes in all races, but I get what he's saying. And they just keep pushing out babies. That's why I always say the solution is you're not going to find a perfect place, but you want to do what I call a diminishing theory. You want to go somewhere with less crime, less car accident, less burglaries, far less. Just look at where you live and look at the statistics, and then do some research into these other cities and pick a city and just go move there. If you're a bad person, like you believe in stealing, you don't want to take care of yourself, and you try to blame everything on Trump and the Republicans, or you just weird like that, you stay here. You stay in the crime-infested areas. And don't come over here in the good part unless you want to change. Please, do us all a favor. We don't want our cars stolen. We don't want our houses broken. We don't want to be in our yard raking leaves and you put guns in our face demanding money. Stay where you at, man. Just stay where you at. And you women that giving birth to these guys, please use protection. Please. If you're not teaching them the fear of the Most High, teaching them to obey the 10 Commandments, teaching them morals, then when you have sex, please make sure you're on birth control, make sure you use protection, or both. That's the truth, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.